Hi everyone, my name is Mary Beth Hobson and I'm with Five Rivers MetroParks. Today we're going to learn to make some really cool bird feeders with items I found around my house. Some of these items I found in my recycle bin. I have an old plastic bottle that I washed out, an old coffee container, some foil I found on a plant, and I had some fabric left over from an outfit and popsicle sticks that we ate earlier today. Some of the other things you might need to use is a drill, some string, paint, scissors, a sharp poking instrument, a marker, an X-Acto knife, multi-purpose glue, and a paintbrush. The first thing we need to do is draw on the bottle where we want to cut. I've drawn around the middle and a window on the bottom. Then, with help, we carefully use the X-Acto knife to cut around the middle, making two halves. In the bottom half, cut out the small window where the birds will be getting their food. You should have two pieces, one top piece and one bottom piece with the window cut out. Because I like to have a decorative edge, I drew notches in the top that I'm using my scissors to cut out. It looks like petals. After those are cut, I use my fingers to curl those up and out, giving it a nice flare. Isn't that beautiful? When you're done cutting, use your sharp poking tool and poke a hole through the middle of the bottle's lid. I used the coffee can instead of my leg, so I didn't hurt myself. Then cut about 18 inches of string. Fold it in half and tie the ends together in a knot. You may need to tie it several times to make your knot big enough to not slip through the hole. Using a thin tool, poke the loop of the string through the hole in the bottle cap. For good measure, dab a little all-purpose glue on the inside of the cap. Pull the string tight and twist the cap back onto the bottle. Now it's time for my favorite part. I love decorating things, and I chose to cut out small squares to decorate the top of my bird feeder. You can pick whatever you want. I am using all-purpose glue to glue the squares to the top of my bird feeder. I made sure I covered the bottle cap as well, and I found some extra flowers lying around to add to it. Looks great. When the top is done, it's time to move on to the bottom. I chose to use the extra foil to cover mine. The all-purpose glue worked perfectly when adding one piece of foil at a time. Keep in mind you don't have to use foil. You can use duct tape, paint, fabric, anything you can find. When both halves are decorated, use the all-purpose glue around the edge of the bottom and glue them together. You will need to hold it for a few minutes before it's secure enough to work with again, and the glue will need to dry overnight to be secure enough to hang. To add a stick, use the X-Acto knife to cut a slit or an X in the front and the back of the bottom and push the popsicle stick through. And there you have it, a really simple yet beautiful bird feeder to put into your gorgeous garden. I hope you guys have a really great evening. We'll see you out there. Bye.